Good morning, 8th class students. Welcome to your social science class. Myself, Miss Deepthi from Dip Scroll Bag. And in today's lecture, we are going to continue the reading of SPL chapter 6, Social Justice and Marginalized Group. Whereas in previous lecture we have read about the what are the marginalized group, what they are calling, what nowadays we are calling them. Nowadays we are calling them schedule SC and ST, means scheduled caste and scheduled tribe and backward classes we can. And what step has been taken by the government for the upliftment of these society, these people, and we have also read about the manual scavengers. What are the manual scavengers, and what are the mm, how this cruelty was come to an end, and what government has taken a strong step to stop this thing in our society. So now we are going to read about the Adivasis and equality in a real sense, and the children child labor. So, as the word Adivasi or the tribals of India is there, the word Adivasi means it's a combination of two words, Adi and Vasi. Adi means जो बहुत पहले से बहुत पहले से, एंड वासी मीन्स रहने वाला. सो इट्स अ संस्कृत वर्ड. सो इट्स ओरिजिन में लिटरेचर मीनिंग विल बी द ओरिजिनल इनहेबिटेंट, जो काफ़ी समय से कहीं पे रह रहे हों. सो आदिवासीज का जो है, जो हम लोगों ने एज वी हैव रीड इन द हिस्ट्री ऑल्सो, आदिवासी जनरेशन इज फ्रॉम वेरी ओल्ड एज, and they have this specific their own culture, and tradition is there. And moreover, these Adivasis live in isolated places away from the general people, like in hills, deep forest is there. In India, the most of the Adivasis live in the are settled in the Chota Nagpur area, which is rich in the mineral resources. So this was the Adivasis. Next is the equality in a real sense. In this paragraph, they have told us that in reality the equality is not found in India. Why the people are still fighting for the equality, as the our society or the mindset is not yet changed. Government is making their efforts, a lot of efforts to make a change in the mindset of the people, but still there is some gap is there. So we should so it is said that we people should come forward to create awareness among people to remove the discrimination and exploitation of the people. Next is the child labor. Child labor is the biggest problem in the front of the Indian government, or I should say it's a problem for uh, not it's not a today's problem. It is from the day the industrial revolution started in the world, because they keep the child on a very less wages. So that is why, whereas an adult need a full-fledged wage, children, they give children less, 50% or less than 50% of the wages that an adult get, and they work for 10 to 12 hours per day. So that is why the child labor is very if very much in practice in our society, where previously. Nowadays government has made a very strong and very strong laws against the thing, that if a factory found, if a person or if a factory is found that there is a children working below the 14 years are working there, so that factory's owner can get fined, or the punishments are there. But still unknowingly, the in some places the children are still working on very less working, like domestic servants are domestic workers are there, they work as a domestic worker. That is not a good thing. That is, and children are also, we saw children's working on the tea stalls, or dhabas. They children they kept the children, and they work hard to earn their earning. So it should be removed, as the children should go to the school and get their education. Government is working hard for this thing also. Next is the need of the healthcare. Need of the healthcare is very health is wealth. So if a person is healthy, then he can work, then he can work. So here now, in we have seen that in previous few years there is a large change in the medical profession in India. Previously we have the nurses and doctors were there. Nowadays the specialized hospitals are there, which have specialization in specific things, and modern equipments are there. Technical knowledge, technical work is there. Technology is improving a day by day, and each new technology is everyday technologies introduces introduction in the Indian medical also. And sometime in nowadays India's medical profession is so much in demand that the people coming from the outer world, other worlds, other countries are coming for to India for their medical treatment, as the treatment in India is must less cost than the other countries. That is why the medical tourism is increasing day by day in India also. As the government is spending a lot of money on the public care, yet condition is very miserable. The number of patient is increasing and there is no doctor and hospital to attend them. The number of bed is falling short. Operation theaters lack facilities. Some hospital electricity erect in inexperienced doctor handle patient, causing in that it is the time the government and the people to join their hands to eradicate the some shortage of upcoming. So these situations are merely in not in the urban cities are following seeing these problems, but these problems are in the rural areas where the people are large number of people are living in India. So rural areas having seeing this problem, and it is a very big problem in front of the government to provide good medical facility to the people living in the rural areas. So government is taking their step, and government has started many hospital government hospitals are open there, and government is also giving doctors to go and treat the people in the village area, and some other facilities government are providing to such doctors. So day by day the this problem is also eradicating from our society. Now there is a case study related to Bhopal gas tragedy, which is the one of the biggest tragedy, chemical tragedy in the world, that happened on this Bhopal gas tragedy was happened on 3rd of December 1984, where the about 40 tons of toxic or poisonous gas methane isolate was the leak in the atmosphere of a Union Carbine pesticide factory in Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh, in which thousands of peoples were 35,000 people 35 100 people were died, and 3 lakhs people suffer from this tragedy. And unfortunately still we are facing a problem related to this thing, and still this problem is there because of lack of medical facility in India. And for the people who are living in India, the medical facilities are very expensive ones. That is why the people are lacking medical facility. So this type of tragedies, when it happens, so medical facilities are the most important thing which help us to get over it as soon as possible. But unfortunately we can say that in India this medical facility is problem is increasing day by day. And Yet government is trying their best to get the to provide a good medical facilities and other facilities to the citizen of India. So that's why, and this is the chapter, and in this chapter we have read about the mainly we have read about the section of the society which is lower in the society, which feel very society wise or the social wise or financially they are very weak. So what government has made their work for the upliftment of such people, and what government has been doing for these things, all these such things we have discussed in this chapter. And thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay healthy, and hopefully we are going to see you soon.